Hey, floralpreneurs, it's Alison Ellis here of realflowerbusiness.com. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today I want to talk about customers and pricing, and particularly the fact that customers cannot set your pricing. It is so important for us to not only understand why we're pricing the way we price, but to own that pricing, okay? And that's not always easy to do. It took years and years of practice for me to truly present pricing with confidence. And that's got to be par for the course, right? We all have to learn and grow in our own way. I worked in flower shops where I didn't own the shop. I was an employee. And so enforcing that pricing model was easy to do. It wasn't emotional. It wasn't like me. It was, this is how this works and this is my job. And so here's how this is priced. I think because of that, I've been lucky in carrying that with me, that even when I became the owner of my own business, I still sort of thought like an employee, like, well, this is just what it costs. This isn't about me. This is just how it's done, right? Now, if you haven't worked in a shop, or even if you have, but you struggle when you get pushback, where you just always feel like you have to say yes, I want you to set a new mindset, which is that customers cannot set your pricing. And here's really why. Because at the end of the day, there's an expectation. And your job is to deliver and meet that expectation. So if a client says, I really love all of this, my Pinterest board is so beautiful and amazing, and I love all of this, but I can only spend this much less than might be required, it is your job to say to that customer, this is beautiful, and this is how much you should spend if you want to get that. And if you don't want to spend that, I can still do something nice for you. If that's true, okay, that might not always be true. But if they have a budget where you can still work with their budget, you got to explain then, here's what you're going to give up and here's what I can do to maximize your budget. Because here's the thing, at the end of the day, when we just say yes to price reductions, what we're doing is we're also reducing how much we can put into each order. And by doing that, what we may be doing is disappointing our customer because it doesn't have the peonies she expected, or the garden rose that she wanted, or the succulents in every centerpiece. And you think to yourself, well, yes, of course you didn't get those because you reduced the price, right? But if you don't explain this to the customer, if they don't fully embrace and understand the why for a price reduction, if you're just blindly accepting it, they think they're getting everything they dreamed of and more for the low price that you have now just offered them. So communication is key, and also saying no sometimes has got to be another new mantra that starts running through your mind. No, I cannot do that. No, I cannot reduce the price. No, I have already given you my best price. That's the lowest I go on centerpieces. That's the lowest I do for bridesmaids bouquets. That's the lowest I will charge for delivery to your venue. You have gotten the best pricing from me already. And so either this works for you or it doesn't, and I'm okay either way, right? Because at the end of the day, it all comes down to expectations and what you're delivering, right? What's the result the client is getting? And if the result is subpar for them, if they're like, but it doesn't have the peonies I wanted and it doesn't have this, meeting the price did not fulfill their vision. Meeting them on price didn't give them what they wanted. They wanted the peonies. And perhaps if you explain to them, that's what they would lose. They may have found that money in their budget. And I will tell you that from experience. That happens to me more and more and more in my business after 16 years. More and more people find the money they need to get what they want. And knowing florists out there, knowing how resourceful and how hard we work, the truth is you're probably like that too. If there's something you really want, you can make that money appear. You do find a way to earn it or to make it, again, magically appear in your life. That's the same thing goes for your customers. So just give them that much credit, that they want to be informed, that they want to know that they're not going to get the peonies, and that they want the opportunity to give you more money if that's what it takes to get what they want. Think of it that way. You're giving them the opportunity to spend what it really takes to get what they want. Don't overpromise and underdeliver. It's the biggest mistake we can make in our business, and giving in to pricing pushback is the first step down that slippery slope to disappointing the customer because we've overpromised and underdelivered, okay? So keep that in mind. Keep doing beautiful work. Don't give in to pricing pushback, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.